a small business? Does your business have 5 or more computers? Computers, I almost don't even like to say the words sometimes because they scare me. Well, there is a company that can help you if you have some issues with your small business and your computers. With me today in the studio is Ricardo Martinez from PCS Group. Hello, sir, and welcome.
Hi, Dee. How are you?
I am fine. So, yes, if someone has, let's say, a small business and they've got some employees and they have 5 or more computers, what kind of problems are they likely to encounter?
Typical problems that come up, or we'll get a call, often relates to they're looking to expand their workstation capacity, meaning they want to add a computer or to a tablet or PC, whatever. But they're realizing that they're networked either peer-to-peer, meaning that they're only connected once to one computer to the next.
Right.
They don't have a central server. They realize that they're going to need a server to be able to accommodate that addition. That's when they'll call us and say, what do you recommend? How do we go about this?
All right, so if I have a small business and I've got those employees and now everything gets set up, what kind of problems are we likely to encounter once we do things like that? Because, I know how to work programs and I know how to do certain things on the computer, but gosh, if something were to happen, what kind of things might go wrong once everybody gets connected like that?
Sure. Well, I'll give you a good example. One of our clients is a doctor's office who has she opened up an office recently, and she had to figure out a way to bridge both locations and also add a few more stations. And what happened was she's a very smart lady, right? She's a doctor. So she goes out and buys her own computers and goes ahead and plugs them in, only to find out that the software that came with that computer was not compatible with the other workstations. She ended up buying the wrong version, basically. Unfortunately for her, she couldn't take it back. We ended up recommending to her what software system she needed to buy and install,
Right.
and we did that for her. She ended up just donating the other computers because they were useless to her. They were home
Right.
editions is what she ended up getting. The salesman did a really good job selling her the computers, put it that way. Just didn't think
Just
about
not
it
the right one.
from a business standpoint.
Right.
Correct.
Well, now, what makes your company, what makes PCS Group different from any other, from when working with smaller companies? What can we expect?
Well, we understand the challenges that come with running a small business. We weren't as big as we are now. We cover all of Southern California. Our focus is on being able to come in and working with you to understand what it is that you're trying to achieve with your IT, especially when it comes to spending even, $100. We want to make sure you're getting the most bang for your IT investment.
And when you're a small company, that's important. Every dollar counts.
Yeah, the technology is supposed to serve you, not the other way around, where
Right.
you're frustrated with why is my Wi-Fi not working today, or why is my
Right.
computer crashing. You shouldn't have those issues day to day.
Now, when we call PCS Group, now you can go to PCSSCV.com for more information. When we call PCS Group and to find out more about their services and solutions, you can call them at 661-705-8460. Now, I know personally I don't even have a business. I know one of the things that I worry about is like data backup. It seems like, or recovery if something goes wrong, and it seems so overwhelming and confusing. You guys help with that too, don't you?
We simplify it, yes. There's two things to think about. There's backing up the data, and then there's recovering the data. You cannot have one without the other. We have a lot of our clients that, one of your questions was, when they come to us, that's another issue we see almost every single week, where they'll say, well, I'm backing up everything, but I can't access it.
Right,
we
where to go?
simplify it. There's some very sophisticated software that won't break the bank, that makes it very easy to recover the data.
You also seem very patient, I have to say, because when it comes to technology, I have to think that the average bear is not as patient as you. I think it's nice to know that PCS Group is probably going to come in and very calmly and patiently deal with these, because it's stressful when something goes wrong. And like you're saying, a small business, money is important. Every dollar counts. And if you are running your small business off of your computer, it's incredibly stressful. So you're like therapist, aren't you?
Well, we'd like to think so. We do have a heart for the smaller businesses, and we're looking after your profitability. To us, that's what technology is supposed to do, is to make you more efficient so that you can focus on either serving your clients or growing your business, one of those two.
And you visit everywhere in the Santa Clarita Valley?
Well, we actually cover all of Southern California, but we can travel pretty much to anywhere that you would call us from.
That's good to know. Again, I'm speaking with Ricardo Martinez, who's here with PCS Group. If you have a company a small company with, 5 or more computers and you need some help, this is the nice patient group to speak to. PCS Group, their number is 661-705-8460. And if you want to check out their website, it's pcsscv.com. Well, I know I'm happy that there are companies like yours out there to help with the data backup, the recovery, the figuring out all the mysteries that come with computers. So thank you for stopping by today to talk about
Thank you for having me.
your IT.
Pleasure.
It's a very, very nice to know you're out there.
Appreciate it.